Should I have the pillow back here? Or no, is the pillow like too much? I might need to move the pillow. Okay. Okay, so I am doing a collective reading, y'all. And this is my first time going live on YouTube, so I'm just trying this out. Y'all know I'm used to going live on Facebook, so I didn't even send any invites. I just wanted to see like if it's going to the subscriptions for people who have subscribed to the channel or what it does. I'm still learning, okay? So I just wanted to record this and um, get a reading on what's taking place with the collective. And y'all know we just had an eclipse, and I don't know if anyone else felt the shift, but it was a very huge shift for a lot of us mentally, emotionally, physically. Um, and I've had a lot of people who've come to me and told me they felt even a difference in the air. And so, I did feel and sense different things. And for me, my pineal gland was like having a sensation in it where it felt like it was pouring out something. I don't know what it was, but that's what it felt like. And I was receiving messages from the ancestors during this time, and they let me know like these were very serious people, beings, godly people, holy people. They had a righteous way of walking on earth before we arrived. And we have been given a lot of lies from our childhood, because we have been colonized and we have learned through European or Western teachings when we should have learned from our original culture or the ways of our ancestors or the ones who came before us. So, in the process of all of this, our elders, a lot of them did teach us at the best that they could to their knowledge. They still made the effort to instill and keep certain teachings that came from our ancestors. But when you're dealing with spiritual warfare and you're dealing with a lot of, um, a place where they had to deal with oppression, some things have become confused, and our culture was plagiarized, and so there's like new teachings, but the new teachings, they still are mixed with a lot of things from someone else's culture. And so as a people, when you don't know who or what your culture or your history is, you can fail to make the same mistakes as people who've come before you. When it comes to breaking generational curses and you're wanting to pass down abundance and good health and good things to your bloodline, it's very important to understand what's the truth and what's not. Because when we live in certain lies that we've been told, we don't realize just how bad there have been traps set up for us to continue to pass down curses, to continue to pass down poverty, or to pass down bad health problems and things like that. Um, so, for me, the ancestors showed me that it was very important for us to stay on the path that they created for us and not to wither from that and go into other things that, you know, come from other cultures, because the original way was set up by people who were chosen to govern this earth, and they had certain laws that kept harmony on this earth. And when we started participating in other people's practices, it's what created chaos on the earth, because some of the other groups of people were not the chosen people to protect the earth. Some of them, their assignment is to come in and harvest the earth and the earth's resources, and even to harvest people. And that's why you have like organ harvesting and things like that, going on. So aside of all of that, that was like my big download, is just to stick with the truth, stick with the path, and the ways of the ancestors. Get your culture, get your history. And so I'm sharing that message with you all because it was something that the ancestors shared with me. And, I've learned that as long as we keep our culture and things alive, it will keep us alive. Um, there's a video by a sister named Sister Marimba, I believe, and she's talking about when you kill your ancestors, you kill yourself. And a lot of us have been turned away from that practice or that culture of venerating our ancestors because we don't understand it, because we fear it, because it's been demonized through European propaganda. And sometimes they use Black faces to push European propaganda. And so that's why you need people who are, socially educated, politically educated, historically educated, spiritually educated on our culture to keep us in a place of order and harmony, because the other things, they have come in to bring in spirits of chaos. And so when we participate in those things, we are actually welcoming in those spirits in our lives. And so I just wanted to explain, my download that I received and kind of help those who need to understand better from my channel or what it is that I do with tarot readings. I do love readings, of course. That's like the most popular, those, and money readings, general readings, and ancestral readings. A lot of people come to me to connect with their ancestors and to connect with them on both sides of the bloodline. I also help to guide people into their purpose. I do past life readings, inner child readings, anything, energy readings that allows me to see what in you needs to heal, what needs to be released, what train of thought needs to be changed. For example, if you're dealing with poverty, understand that this is not just a physical thing. It also deals with spiritual warfare. It deals with how you feel about money, your relationship with money, what you've been taught about money. If you were taught financial literacy, or if you were taught money is bad. And sometimes religion makes you think that it's okay to have something, God other than money. And it's like, we as indigenous people, we're some of the richest people on earth, and we're giving away our wealth just with that concept. And because we have that concept, we go and we sell our grandmothers and grandfathers' lands and stuff. And then, I've seen families to fight over stuff like that. And it's like, that's your wealth. That's your place where you grow food, where you heal, where you bring your family, where you stay connected. And there's a war on that. There's a war on unity, especially in the family bloodlines. And so, our culture teaches us how to embrace ourselves, embrace our worth, know who we are, and know that we are wealthy people. We are deserving of wealth, just like we are deserving of love and the good things in life. So I try to help with that and bringing people to a better understanding of what they're going through, if they're dealing with negative experiences, if there is a curse or a hex on them or their family, and understanding hexes and curses aren't always somebody putting doing magic on you. Sometimes it can just be people who are discussing you and they're gossiping about you. And when they do that, they're conjuring up energy with their words, because words are spells. That's why they call them spelling words. And that's why in the Bible they say that you speak life or death with your tongue. Okay? You have the ability to move mountains mentally, physically, but you have to be able to believe in your power. And that is really what Jesus was trying to teach his disciples, is that you have the ability to heal the blind man. Okay? You have the ability to speak life around you. You have the ability to speak wealth around you, but you also got to know that you deserve it, right? So that comes with healing, because some people don't feel like they deserve good things because they could have been told all their life they weren't worth anything. Okay, so we deal with psychological things here, we deal with spiritual things here, we deal with a little bit of everything, because we have a physical body, we have a mental body, a spiritual body, an etheric body. So we have multiple, I want to say we have like 7, an astral body. We have multiple bodies. Okay. Your astral body, I know some of you may have heard of astral projection, but you have a whole you that goes into other dimensions and travels in your dreams. You know what I'm saying? And it's good to understand these things, because it can be that dreams are revealing things to you, and a lot of times we as oracles and seers can help you to understand those things as well. Now, I can see dreams, but I ain't the biggest dream person. That's not something that I just do all the time. Like I said, mainly what I've been learning is like ancestral. Well, I've been doing ancestral love, money in those areas, protective work. Um, and then I recently got into astrology more. I'm still learning, because it's actually a right and a wrong way to do astrology. And I might have to cover that on another video. But yeah, like it's very important for us to know who we are, because even astrology is part of our culture. And it tells you everything about your strengths and your weaknesses so that you can navigate through life. You can compare your birth charts, and I do birth chart readings, but you can compare your birth charts with someone else's, and you can tell how the two of you can work together. Every birth chart that has to be compared does not have to be a lover, it can be family, because it also helps you to navigate and understand your family strengths and weaknesses, things that they need to heal from their past life, and the direction that they should go in. Okay. How you navigate your relationship with them, how you navigate your relationship with your friends, your community, your co-workers. It teaches you all of that. Okay, so I also do the birth chart readings, and I'm still getting more into astrology, but I'm starting to like it because it helps me to understand things that I'm experiencing and how to better navigate myself so that I can master certain things. Um, so let me get into this collective reading. I'm just going to pull some cards and we're going to see what's going on, what type of reading we're doing today. For the collective, what we got. Okay, so the Mother of Baskets came out. There's some new beginnings coming to someone. Someone could be receiving an offer. Someone could be having, let me get confirmation. Someone could be receiving an offer. Someone could be opening up about something. You could be getting some new information, or someone could be communicating with you. This can also mean abundance with this Mother of Baskets. Abundance, love, these things can all be pouring into you during this time, okay? New energy coming in, y'all, especially with this eclipse. I know we've had like a tower moment. A lot of people have had a tower moment as well, but remember, tower moments can come into your life to bring in some really good stuff. So You just got to hold on, okay? Make sure you have patience during this time and breathe. But the Mother of Baskets came out, so this is a pretty good card. It was followed by the Strength card. So I was just talking about the Tower moment. And if you're in a place where you're feeling very vulnerable or weary or tired, right now it's just a time to remember to have strength, okay? There could be a lot of attention or a lot of pressure on someone in this moment because the Daughter of Knives is at the bottom of the deck. This can definitely be a divine feminine energy. Okay, this can resonate with me too, but divine feminines, this can definitely be for y'all. Sometimes as a collective, we can experience similar things as well, depending on the frequencies that we're on, or if we're in alignment with certain things, alignment with our soul tribe, our soul mates, whatever doors are opening up. And I do see something opening up right now. Some new beginnings, some opportunities. Somebody could feel very overwhelmed. And with that Strength card there, it's just kind of like, remember who you are. Know that you are the divine feminine, okay? And know that you are loved. You are abundant. That's the main thing, like just knowing that you are loved and abundant. During this time, those are affirmations that you may want to speak into your life as well. Know your power. Okay, the manifestation card came out. Do you see that? That is the Magician. And I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Black Herman, but y'all definitely got to read up on this guy. This man was powerful. Do you hear me? Like, master manifester. Okay, and that is why he has the stick in his hand and it says power. But you got to know that whatever it is that you're thinking about and whatever it is that you're feeling, you're manifesting. So make sure that during this time, if you are in a place where you're weary or in doubt, that you keep your thoughts as positive as possible. Even when you cannot see or know what things look like, know that you have abundance. Know that you are already abundant. Know that love is around you. And when you speak those things, these things manifest, okay? When you think these things manifest. So know your power, know your ability, and have strength and believe in yourself during this time. This can be somebody who's very spiritual as well, very intuitive, very gifted. But you got to know that you're going to have victory in everything you do. So trust the process. The 6 of Sticks is here. So if you have any doubt in yourself, you have to rid yourself of those thoughts. Because this card is here to confirm and to let you know that you're going to be successful. People are going to be cheering you on. You already got people who's rooting you on, okay? You already have people in the background who are wishing you well. The song that came to me was Whitney Houston. When you've got friends, y'all know I ain't the best vocalist, but who wish you well, there comes a point when you will excel. So breathe, take deep breaths, know you got this. You got to speak that into your life. I got this. And know that you are going to have victory and success. Okay. I'm seeing somebody who might be a boss, big boss, someone chasing their careers, their purpose, big boss energy. You're going to be able to take care of people and provide for others, looking out for others, a very responsible person. You're very responsible in life and people love you. Okay. Got to know that. Let's see. Okay, so the Moon card came out. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Somebody got something coming to them real fast. Okay. What I'm seeing is stability. I'm seeing protection. I'm seeing someone moving forward really quickly. Someone in a very high position. And this can be a promotion that's coming to you. This can be more money coming to you. It's definitely an upgrade coming to you in your life. This Moon card came out, because there's changes taking place in your life. You're going through some type of cycle, new beginnings, but you're coming across a full circle of success. Okay, like this ain't no half. Whatever you've been manifesting with this magician card, with this power card, you're getting ready to come across full circle. So keep yourself in a place where you're thinking positive. That's why that strength card is there as well, because you can be feeling tired. Like you could just be like, dang, I keep going and this is happening, that is happening. I know, like I said, we all go through tower moments and I've had to experience them myself. So when you have those moments, it can just feel like things are falling apart. But when you are sure that new beginnings coming to you, new opportunities, abundance, love, all the good things, you just got to know to keep going. Okay, because you're just going through phases, you're going through cycles of life. We all go through it. Okay, every last one of us. Don't let nobody make you think on this internet that they don't have a bad day. But how we manage our days is what matters. If you have a bad day, do you take it out on other people? Or if you have a bad day, do you cut you on some music, drink you a tea, burn you some incense and breathe? You feel what I'm saying? And understand that it's just whatever happened. Ain't got nothing. It ain't always got something to do with you. It's not always personal. Sometimes shit just happen out there and you're like, ugh. You know? But it's very important to remember that good things are still going to come your way. Whatever you're going through is temporary. It's a cycle in your life. Just like the trees go through their tower moments. They go through their cycles, right? When the fall time comes and all the leaves start falling off and the branches start withering, it's like they're losing their color. You know, like a old person, they're having their midlife crisis. Like they're losing all their color and their hair is fading away. You know, but it comes back around on it. And it's beautiful. The trees get to experience a whole new year with us. And so it's very important to remember that during those times that we have the tower moments, that the temporary time in that cycle, that the things are falling apart is temporary. And we're going to come back full circle, just like the trees come back and bloom every year. Unless they're just sick and it's time for them to die and wither away. They come back every year. The moon, it comes back every month in a full circle. So we all have to go through our cycles. But when you come back to that amped up cycle where things are coming back to you and you're not losing, we in spring, y'all. So we about to bloom again. So things about to come back to you full circle. You about to be blessed all over again. You feel me? Like you may feel temporary defeat or anything like that, but you got to get it all back because this emperor here, this John Horse here, that's your power. Anything that you have lost, you're going to get it back. This is your power. It's meant for you to be stable. It's meant for you to be on top. It's meant for you to be big boss. It's meant for you to be protected. You already are protected, so you just got to know that. And know that it's coming to you quickly. Say Ashe. Okay. Okay. So let me see, because we got this Miss Robinson card here. Let's see why this here in the middle of this wonderful reading. When I tell you full circle, now this card, this Miss Robinson card is considered the devil's card in this deck, right? And a lot of times when you see this card, sometimes you might think negative, but this ain't really a negative energy here, okay? What I'm picking up is that When I'm talking about full circle and everything coming back to you, oh my God, the table's about to turn in your life. Do you hear me? So not just with the assets, the happiness, and all of these things. If anybody has done you wrong, time, baby. It is ticking, okay? Wrongdoers, time is ticking. So you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. If those were a part of your tower moments, any conflicts that you dealt with, you stay on your path and you just keep manifesting the positive things in your life. Okay, you stay on your path and do not let anything distract you or put you in a negative mind space, because when things turn back around, they're gonna turn back around and they're gonna work in your favor. And guess what? Anybody, anybody who's on the wrong side of the scale, time ticking for them. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You protected. Your ancestors gonna handle them. Nothing. Just sit back and watch. Don't even put your energy into it. You hear what I'm saying? They saying just cool it for a minute. Just sit back. Just, I know sometimes it's hard because you want to get your get back, you want to get your lick back, but sometimes you just gotta, nah, watch this. Because one thing I learned about as a priestess, y'all gotta know who y'all messing with in the spiritual realm. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know that person's spiritual ranking and who God or ancestors done ordained them to be, and you go around here and you mess with somebody who you think average, and that person a whole priest or priestess, and that person is representing some type of deity or a certain high-ranking ancestor, baby. It's like playing big bank, take little bank. You feel me? Like, you tried it, but you got to go sit over there now in time out, because why would you do that? You feel me? So anybody who has done you wrong, they better be, in this time while the clock is ticking, they better be going and making peace with their life. They better be going and doing some positive stuff. They ain't got no time to be sending you no negative energy, doing anything negative to you, wishing bad on you, because it's going to come back around. Because you're so protected. Your ancestors like, ain't happening on my watch. What? Do you hear what I'm saying? They like, it ain't happening on my watch. Not here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You too abundant. You too blessed. You too loved. Okay. 3 of Coins. Stay on your path. Stay aligned with what you're supposed to do and stay focused. Do not let anything distract you. Stay on your path. Okay? Do what it is that you came here to do. Follow your heart. Listen to your intuition. Know who you are and stand in that, because that's what's going to bring you your wealth and your abundance. Okay? Following your truth and standing in that. This can also be somebody who has spiritual gifts. Use your spiritual gifts to guide you. And then, y'all gotta let your spiritual journey like literally guide you, y'all. Like, it carries me. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Like, my spiritual journey, it carries me and it protects me. When I work with my ancestors, they work with me. Look at that, the Father of Coins. Hold on now. Let me. I just gotta make sure real quick. Hold on now. The Father of Coins came behind it. Somebody about to be big rich. Somebody about to have a lot of money, a lot of stability. Somebody about to be wealthy. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, super wealthy. Like, glamour, materials, all the good things. You might not even want those things. You might just want to have stuff for assets. But all the good things. Big Mama came out to confirm it. The Sun card, the most positive card in the deck. All good energy. You protected. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Ooh, you got a force behind you. You better know that, with your ancestors, with the spirit guides in your aura. You came here to be a force on this planet. You better stick with your path. You better use your creativity. You better use your gifts. You better follow your purpose. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this here is letting you know. You see this lady in this green? What green represent? Money. Big mama over there, she the money. You feel what I'm saying? Big mama over there with them warm cakes. Y'all know everybody love to come to Big Mama house because she know how to cook. She put love in her food. So put love in what it is that you do. And it comes back to you. It's reciprocity. And y'all, I think some of y'all getting ready to walk into love. Like, I think some of y'all getting ready to meet your person. And you're going to have a business partner. Especially with this, the 3 of coins and the 5 of coins. You see this? Even though this woman is not the mother, she's not the queen like this king is. The king is the entrepreneur. The king is somebody who's self-sufficient. And this woman that's here, she paired with him, she's still gonna be a queen. You feel what I'm saying? So somebody might be getting ready to marry into wealth. So you continue doing what you're doing what you love, because you're going to naturally attract wealth, but you might be also marrying into wealth. That's big 5. Ooh, do I need to stop while I'm ahead? I'm pull one more card. Let's see. Can we get any confirmation on this love though? Like, we walking into wealth, or what's going on here? This can be the one you've been praying for. High Priestess, this is for my divine feminines, I feel like, But fellas, it might be for you too, This somebody who's very intuitive, spiritual. So this can also be a spiritual union, or this could have been something that you're manifesting as well. I said I was going to pull one more card. So much wealth coming into your life. Like, oh my goodness. Look, I'm trying to like go to another deck, but it's like, how can I go without letting y'all see these cards? Like, you see the 4 sticks at the top? You got the 4 sticks, and we talking about in confirming a relationship, a spiritual relationship. And these 2 people get along. They're like friends. They like to communicate with one another. It's a healthy relationship. They have a really good bond. Okay, so this can be somebody that you have a really good bond with this 4 of sticks, and this can also be marriage. This can be your lifelong partner. Ooh, child. This can be your lifelong partner. Okay, someone that you can communicate with, you can be vulnerable with. The both of you feel safe together. There's compassion, love, understanding. I'm seeing 2 people who are very compatible, like best friends. Okay. But it's new beginnings for sure in your love life. Okay. And I think this person is very attracted to you. They definitely want to be with you. And that 6 of coins came to let me know, like, you definitely can be marrying into wealth. Even with that Son of Baskets, that can be bringing you an opportunity. That can be marriage. That can be confirmation of the marriage with these 3 cards together. But that can be the confirmation, because this is wealthy. This is wealthy. This is abundance. The 2 of y'all can be working together. Like, you got that Father of coins and the 3 of coins. Both of you have your own gifts and talents. The king or your person can be self-sufficient already. So you can be working on this, and your person can already be in that place. But the 2 of you together is a very compatible couple, and you bring in wealth into the relationship. There's a lot of abundance, and it flows easy between the 2 of you. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing you being surrounded by love too. It's like you're going to get offerings. A lot of offerings are going to be coming towards the 2 of you, especially if you're working together. This Justice card came out. So this is about balance. I'm seeing investments. Like, when I say I'm trying to get off of this deck, y'all, man, but it's like so much money coming in. It's like balance. Okay, this justice card, like this is the person for you that has come to bring balance into your life and to make things right. You're going to feel whole with this person. The 7 of Coins and the 8 of Coins. This is a synchronicity. 7 and 8. Investing in This is investing in reciprocity. So planting your seeds. So this can be the two of you planting seeds in one another or planting seeds in a business. But when I tell you wealth getting ready to come in, and it's coming in through a relationship too, oh, you about to be big rich. Like I'm talking about, like you gonna be rich, your person gonna be rich, but y'all gonna be like rich together. Like Jay-Z, Beyonce got that money. Okay, so the two of you can be like building ideas with one another, planting seeds like the man and the woman that was in the garden. Y'all are growing a lot of abundance around you, and you're going to be planting seeds, and the things are going to grow and they're going to reciprocate. And you're going to be getting all type of money offers. Man, contracts. I'm seeing contracts. I'm seeing grants, sponsorships, all type of money coming into y'all. Like y'all going to be writing out checks. Okay. I'm picking up boss energy. Like y'all really about to be big money. All right. Y'all make sure y'all hire me as your private oracle. As your private oracle when y'all get there. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna show you these too. Because this is still, I'm gonna stop at this one. It's protected. This relationship is definitely protected though. Now, what I'm picking up is that if there were any type of disputes or any type of negativity that was kind of blocking this relationship, even if this was from outside parties, that there's some changes, like that's not going to be an issue. Or this can be like between the two of you. If there's been anything that you've had conflict with between the two of you, like there was a difference or you were at odds for whatever reason, the Will card has come out to let you know that things are changing, like the table is turning, even in your love life. And that there's going to be some type of reunion. You have the 3 of Baskets, and the two of you can be doing like things where you're getting together with family, or this can be a relationship in which your family actually approves of. Your ancestors, I feel like they approve of it because you got the we back and you back here. You feel what I'm saying? But you got the 9 of Baskets and the 9 of Coins here. Like you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Do you hear what I'm saying? You just got to stay away from distractions and just stay on your path. This is so much wealth that's been pulled from this card, just individually and in a relationship. And it's like with this, these are both 9s. That can be a synchronicity too. But the 9 of Baskets, this is about traveling and going places. This is about being protected in your journey. There's a passport here. There's a lot of abundance, happiness, celebrations, and knowledge. Somebody has a lot of wisdom. You get ready to walk into a season where life is about to become a breeze for you. All that chaos and things that was going on in the past is getting cleared out. Okay, that Justice card has let you know. The Will card has come to let you know. A lot of these cards have come to let you know that there's a new cycle coming in for you. Okay, some things closed out so that new things can come in, but baby, they're coming in to bring you everything that you desire. They're coming in to bring you everything that you've been praying for and manifesting. So you just got to claim it. This 9 of Coins that came out with this 9 of Baskets, these are 2 wealthy cards. Like you can't lose. This is about you doing what you're good at doing. And you see this dress this woman got on? She protected with the evil's eye. So her dress has the evil's eye all on it. And she's working on something. But this woman is very wealthy. And she's sitting off alone, doing something that she loves doing. And she's protected. Even the white cat that is sitting in her lap is symbolizing pure protection, divine protection, high vibrations, surrounded by high vibrations. So you're going to attract all the abundance that you need just by doing what you're passionate about, doing what you love. It's going to create this wealth. Just stay on your path. You ain't got nothing to worry about, okay? So, Let me see. Since this reading seems like it's for the divine feminines, let me see what happens when I pull from this African Goddess Oracle deck. Let's see what we get here. Oh, goodness. Mami Wata, naked. Okay. I love this deck, y'all. It's so colorful. I gotta work on that glare wherever it's coming from. But this card can be somebody who needs to express themselves. Working on your throat chakra might be very important. Having the need to be vulnerable, opening up and expressing how you feel. Doing that through creativity, by the things that you wear, through artwork, through writing a poem, but do things that will allow you to open up more about your truth and who you are in a safe way, however you feel like it's safe for you. You also had the Queen Nandi card that came out, collective. And this is the intuition card. This is the crown chakra, and the number is 8. The first number was 3. This is 8. Okay. So here is about you listening to your intuition. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something about my tower moments. Sometimes I have tower moments when I'm not in alignment. Sometimes I have tower moments when I'm in alignment. But I've noticed sometimes that I have them when I'm going in a direction that I shouldn't be, or I need to let something go. And it's like, get back on your path. Because I can be in my path, but it might be like a halfway in my path. And then I'll still be holding on to something that I'm not ready to let go that could actually be blocking my path. So when I pray to have my abundance, and when I pray for all the things that I desire, if there's something that's got to be knocked down or fall apart or something like that for me to get this, sometimes you got to learn to listen and sit down. So for me, when I was having those moments, I would sit down, I would be still, I would talk to the ancestors and ask them, what is it that I should be doing? What is it that you want me to do? And they show me through divination, communicating, they show me what it is that they want me to do. And when I listen to them and I do that, things become better. Y'all, do you hear me? When I'm doing everything that I know that I should, that's not on my path, I feel like I get punished and start happening. True story. And some of y'all might feel like that too. Like you are trying to balance out your path, and then you're also trying to follow your purpose. And then it's like you feel like you're overwhelmed, right? And sometimes it's just best to sit down and to breathe and to ask spirit, like, what should I be doing right now? And to listen. I know a lot of times with our lives so busy, we be thinking about money, all the issues and people around us, and stuff start stressing you out. Sometimes we get overstimulated. It's like, I ain't got time to sit down, but when you make time to sit down and you sit with spirit, you sit with your ancestors, they will come to you and they will guide you and they will not fail you. Okay. You just have to trust the process. And so use your intuition to guide you when you are connecting with your purpose and your path. And everything will come to you. We all have that intuition in us, but sometimes it's just blocked because we overstimulated. We're watching too much TV. We're not out in nature enough. We're, caught up into what's going on social media. And sometimes it's good for us to sit alone in a quiet, beautiful space and just be like, okay, something's off or this and that. What does my soul need right now so that I can move forward and thrive, be happy, be abundant, be loved, whatever it is that you desire? You have to ask yourself, what is it that your soul needs in that moment to receive that? And spirit will show you. And sometimes it's hard, to let things go when we know we need to let certain things go. Sometimes you got to force yourself to do it. Sometimes you got to go to somebody and, ask them for help. But that's why it's important that we as spiritual people and healers and just in general have a community or people that we can talk to so that we don't feel like we are crazy on our path. Because following your true north and your purpose, I'm going to be honest, you're going to come across different oppositions. You're going to come across different challenges and tests, and these things come in to see if you're going to stick with it. They're going to come in to see if you are who you claim that you are, okay? If you say you want to be a doctor, then you got to stick to that doctor, but you can't let things come and take you off your path and distract you. And so the main thing is you have to believe in yourself and trust the process. Peace. I'm so glad that I have people tuning in. I was just trying this today because I usually don't go on live on YouTube. I usually do it on my Facebook, and I'm like, let me try it on YouTube and just see what happens. Okay, so you have the Sukuyant. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's the scarcity card that came out, y'all. And someone could be dealing with this in their shadow. Okay. And this can also be blocking abundance. Um, so this is when you do the shadow work. Like, what do you feel about money? How do you feel about money? If you think like you have to work overly hard and, to get your goal and this and that, then that's the reality that you create. But when you speak like money flows to me easily, or it's always coming to me, or I'm surrounded by wealth, money is tangible. And a lot of times you have creative ideas and things that you want to do, but you may be afraid because you're like, I don't have the money. And that is that scarcity thinking. But when you realize that, man, in this world, y'all, people are willing to spend on some of the craziest things. Like, I saw a video on Instagram where there's a mud thing that's spinning around, and I think they spent like $5 million on it. Somebody will invest in you, okay, in your ideas. Somebody will spend money on you. You were created to follow your purpose and to create change in this world with your beautiful art, with your beautiful voice, with your beautiful gifts. And so you're meant to shine your light and bring your thoughts and your ideas to others, because that's a part of us evolving. That's a part of us helping our environment to evolve by bringing those new ideas or by bringing something that the community doesn't have into the community. And so you can never think like, I don't have this or I don't have enough. You have everything you need. It's in you. And you just have to know that when you use your creative energy, that you attract. So like I said, I don't know if y'all were in here when I was talking about the cards earlier with the couple and they're planting the seeds, but you plant your seeds, you water them, you tend to your garden, and you allow things to grow to you. You allow it to reciprocate. So, whether it's a bean plant, a rose bush, or whatever you're putting in your garden, once you tend to it, eventually you're going to have roses that you can pick and put the roses in your soap or something. So you just got to trust the process, and you can't give up in those moments when it feels like it's not working. You can't give up in those moments where you have those tower moments and it's like, I don't know if I can do this. I just want to give, like, you can't. And that's when you have to have your strength. That's when you have to believe in you. You have to know that you're good enough, you're deserving, and you have to know that money is around you, wealth is around you. You just have to claim it. And you have to know that if your ancestors support you, if spirit supports you, then you're going to get sent the right people in your life who's going to support you. Okay. And remember, we manifest this stuff with our mind, y'all, with our thoughts, with our words. So whatever you affirm, whatever you speak and claim each day, if you think like I'm broke and this, and that, like I'm on YouTube right now and I didn't have to pay anything to get here. Okay. And I'm so grateful to have people who are even watching the channel, but all I did was cut on the YouTube channel. Okay. And I'm still abundant with spiritually abundant, just having people to view and check it out, So you just have to start somewhere and you have to believe in yourself and have faith and persistence and go for it. And don't think about the money. Like, don't think about the things that you don't have. You just start with what you have and you start with yourself and then you just work yourself up. And each day you take steps and every day ain't gonna look the same. Like one day you might spend a whole day on a project and one day you might just share the post for 10 minutes or, 1 minute and be done with it. And that may be all you can do, but it's still progress. And y'all don't think that with people on social media, like they just got there. Like I said, everybody goes through their ups, their downs, their stories. Everybody just doesn't talk about it. Okay. So this is the Zuli Dontor card, and this is etheric cords. So this is also remembering that you have a divine lineage, that you are connected with your ethereal beings, your spirit guides, your ancestors, and people who are surrounded around you that are divine, who have wisdom, and they're there to guide you. They love you and they want to support you. So even if it's one of those things where you're still in your journey, like trying to understand how to work with your ancestors, or if you're afraid to work with them, know that these are people who love you. Okay. Even if you didn't meet them, you have people who seen you come in through this physical realm and they was just like, oh my God, look at my great grandchild down there on earth doing their thing. Okay. So you have your guardian angels who are rooting you on, and they want you to know that you are loved and you are supported and they got you. Like, look, the level up card is at the bottom of the deck. I really love this deck. I got to figure out how to get this glare out of here, but I figured it out. This is my first time doing this over here. And I'm going to pull a few cards from my ancestors and angels deck, especially since we got that ancestors, the ethereal card at the bottom. Let's see what comes out. Spring. See your seeds grow. I just was talking about seeds. Okay, so I love this when my cards confirm one another. But this card is just coming out to let you know you're going to manifest. And that's what I've been talking about, like during this entire reading. You're going to manifest the things that you've been working on. Okay, even if it was stuff that you had to take a break from, or, you had, like I said, those tower moments or chaos or things that came in to distract you, you're going to still manifest those things that you desire and that you want. Okay. And it's coming quickly, y'all. Y'all got this stability, this abundance, this wealth, all these things, love coming into your life. Like, y'all better keep them vibes high. Okay. I don't want to hear no crying. And when stuff happens, you be like, I guess that had to happen, baby, because I'm about to get big rich over here. You feel like y'all got to be over here thankful for the blessings that's coming into your life even before they get there, because they're coming. And, your ancestors want you to know that. But spring, and this card is just reminding me, like, also about the cycles with, the trees and everything that I was talking about earlier, how they wither away. But when they come back around springtime, they're blooming. And this is your season to bloom. This is your season to reap the things that you sow. So not even just money wise, but if you've been a genuine person, you've been a good person, you've been pushing love, you've been loyal, you've been doing good things, and it feel like it's not paying off, like it's going to pay off. Even if you've had people come in to hurt you, if you've had people who betrayed you, whatever the situations were, it's coming back to reciprocate full circle in your life. Okay. So all of the good things are coming back for you, and your ancestors want you to know they're proud of you for staying on your path. Okay. You have a strength. You kept going. You didn't give up on yourself, and everything is going to be okay. I'm looking at okay, cool. I see the comments. Yeah. Thank you, Ruby. Oh yeah, connecting with grandma. You know that is so cool. Like when you see signs or things and you know it's your ancestors or somebody, it's like they're coming in to give you a hug for that moment or to say, "Hey, like I see you," and they let you know they're there, and that's so sweet. Like whatever you're going through in life, it's like it's just a hey, I came to hug you. Because sometimes your spiritual journey can be kind of lonely, and you can feel like people don't understand you and stuff. But when spirit comes through to let you know you're never alone, your ancestors, they still live through you. They still live around you. They just become like guardian angels and protectors to you. And so I know a lot of times we've been taught like death is sad and stuff. And we do go through grieving. I've been through grieving, going through grieving and stuff like that. But when you look at it from a spiritual aspect and you understand energy and you understand that they're still with you and they love you, they want you to do good. They're clapping you on, they're pushing you and encouraging you because they know that you're the healer. They know that you're coming in to break the generational curses and they see you doing the great things. You never know, you may be the first in your family to do something different. And that's why a lot of us come into our awakening. And we start learning different things and we start getting on our spiritual journey, but really your journey is to take you into that place of healing and higher elevation. And although you may not be able to see it in the beginning when all that chaos is going, because you become like a black sheep and stuff sometimes, even though you don't understand those things in that moment, you kind of make peace with it. And then you see who you really are, like who you've grown to be. And whether it's you finding yourself in a creative way or finding yourself spiritually evolving or whatever your gifts are, it helps to bring you more character. It helps to bring you more wisdom and understanding. And you make more peace with things in life. And so I'm grateful for the entire journey and even just understanding like the process in death and everything is just they're still with us and they still love us. And I think that's amazing. I'm reading. Yeah. I've had an experience stuff like that and I couldn't understand that. Right. And I think I had to be told by an elder one time, you're expecting you from people, from everybody else. So if you have a good heart and you're always giving, you're always trying to bring people up, and then you see that these people are competing with you or they're jealous or these people don't have the same type of love that you do. Okay. They don't have, you're the healer. So with healers and empaths, we're always giving, we're always compassionate and loving. And so some of these people are still healing, they're still learning, they're still experiencing. And I've had to learn to forgive myself if I put myself in any situations where I didn't set proper boundaries. I had to sometimes forgive those people and then just realize like I was really a blessing in your life. Like, you know, um, and they taught me lessons. So even if it was a negative experience, they may have taught me how to protect myself better. They may have taught me how to set better boundaries or to learn from the mistake and learn how to handle it better in the future or to see it in someone from the beginning. So sometimes we have to go through those negative experiences too to kind of help us build our intuition and our wisdom up. We wouldn't have any wisdom if we didn't go through any type of experiences in life. And so I'm grateful for the negative experiences that I went through as well. And I think like even when we feel like they're not so great, we have to ask ourselves, what is it teaching us? Like, what should we learn from that experience? And what can we do better next time? So you don't stop loving, you don't stop giving, but you will learn how to protect your energy and manage who deserves to get that type of love. So you will find people who are worthy of that love, that reciprocates that same love into you, and you're going to find your tribe. And when you find your tribe, it's magical because, baby, it's always going to be uplifting between the two of you. It's going to reciprocate. You giving, they giving. It's never going to be competition. Those going to be your sisters and your brothers for life. And I think that's the beautiful part about the journey, because, like, I've had to learn too, from who I can pour that type of love in, even in relationships, y'all. Like, sometimes you can have people in relationships with you that are jealous, or, they just don't know what love is. And then it's kind of like, I don't think I have to put up with this. And you don't. You just got to know your worth. And if you know you're a loving person, you got a big heart, it's someone for you. It's people for you, not just romantically, but you got a whole tribe that will love you unconditionally. You gonna vibe with them, build with them, and grow. And y'all know y'all deserving of that. Capricorn sun, Pisces moon. Ooh, child. With people, like with Capricorns, I want to say Capricorns and Sagittarius, people who mess with those signs shouldn't mess with those signs, okay? They can get really bad karma. It's the placements, but let's see. Anybody who has any of those, like the Sagittarius or Capricorn, any of their placements, definitely, it's the unhealed aspects in people. It's those triggers, and when you learn how to love yourself more, less things that other people do like trigger and bother you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you've accepted yourself and you just in a place where you really love your life, you don't have a problem with allowing other people to shine. And I feel like people who have not developed self-love and they haven't did any healing work tend to get triggered by people who haven't embraced themselves and truly love themselves. They're like, what are you doing over there? What makes you think you can stand up and do that? You feel me? Because it's really them like projecting from themselves because they don't feel like they can do that, or them looking at their self-worth, their insecurities. And so they get triggered. It definitely triggers their demons and those spirits and stuff that's around them. Some people do hold bad energy and bad spirits in them if they do not take the time to heal and to do their shadow work and stuff. Yes, Ruby, you can be my tribe now. This is my first time going live on here on YouTube, but I'll be on here more. And so you can definitely be a part of the tribe. I have an Instagram and stuff too. I gotta add on here. But yeah. Yes, none of this stuff like is meant to take personal. I have to remember that. I ain't the best person because some people I be looking at them like, and some people I just be like, all right, now my ancestors gonna kick your tail over there because I don't bother anybody. Like, when your heart is pure, do y'all know that y'all got angelic beings that are surrounding y'all, that because your vibration is higher, so you have those higher vibration spirits that are around you protecting you. And so the people who have those lower energies and those low negative attachments to them, I just have to remember, like, okay, you just on that frequency, you don't understand, but these little angels over here, they don't mind going over there and handling you. So I'm just gonna keep on doing what's on my path over here. But yeah, so it's I try not to take it personal. And that comes with emotional intelligence, because y'all, and breathing, because y'all Y'all know when you're on that journey that people will test every part of your gangster. Like, real talk. This says surround yourself with protective energy. So someone may be needing to do like protective work. Um, One of the songs that I listen to, and I don't know if y'all have ever heard it, but it's by this woman named Toni Jones, and she spells her name Toni Jones, and she sings this song called Energy Budget. But she's basically talking about, and I love her songs, they're like affirmations, but who she gives her energy to, because that's also a part of protecting your energy. If you're dealing with a lot of negative people, especially when you're an empath, all that energy, it can get into your aura, it gets into, you know, because we transfer to one another all the time. And this is why it's important, they say, to surround yourself with positive people, because, they have that saying, you can become the 5 people that's around you. So if you got 5 people around you that's doing some really negative things, you'll be the 6th one. Unless you're just super strong, and it's like, why else would you put yourself in an environment with people who are doing a lot of negative things? So a part of your awakening is to realize, what are positive things that help you to thrive, to grow, to expand in life. And you put yourself around people who understand you, who's on that frequency of things that you want to go get. If you want to be a doctor, surround yourself with other people who studying and learning about that, or who've been successful, because they can keep your mind sharp. A doctor, somebody who aspires to be a doctor, wouldn't go hang with the druggies all day or the drug addicts all day, because then, of course, that can be a conflict within itself. Those energies and stuff can attach to you. And so you want to be aware of the environments that you put yourself in. If you deal with a lot of people, sometimes it's really good to wear like protection stones, or something to protect your aura and absorb negative energy, like black obsidian or clear crystal quartz or something of that matter. And just keep your vibrations high. Like, even for me, I like to get out with people and hang out, but I want to make sure that the people that I hang with are on positive stuff, because even in the environment that I grew up in, I see a lot of people who make the mistake of just getting in the wrong crowd, and then they've messed up their entire life. And it's just like, no, there's so much life out here, and you're making, it's like, and a lot of people don't know that. Like, a lot of people stay in a cycle that they haven't learned how to break, and then they end up in a lot of negative things or bad things. And it's like, you have to change yourself. You got to change the way you think. You got to change the way you see yourself. Because protecting you is knowing your worth, like knowing you deserve to have good things. You deserve to live. You deserve to see the world and, experience life, no matter your age or gender, anything like that. You deserve to experience life and not just exist in life. And so, a lot of people, they haven't been taught their worth, and they haven't been taught that they deserve more than what they're getting. And it's nothing wrong, with just being in life and being there, working every day, getting up, in that routine. But you have to really ask yourself, once you've did it your entire life, have you lived your life? Did you experience what you came here to experience? Did you fulfill your purpose? What was your purpose? And so it is really important to make sure that we are all happy, and that we came here and lived our meaningful life and did everything we wanted to, and knowing that it's possible that you can do everything that you want to. But yeah, so protective work for sure. And I think I'm going to close out this reading, but I really, really appreciate y'all tuning in. That really meant the world to me. And if you like my channel, y'all make sure to subscribe to it so you can check out more of my readings. I'm going to try to get on here more and do lives. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday, and if you celebrate Cinco de Mayo, y'all make sure y'all safe out there on that road. No drunk driving. Y'all better get y'all a designated driver, okay? I don't even know if they allow everybody to drink on Sundays in whatever states y'all are in, but y'all make sure y'all have y'all a safe driver, okay? But yeah, y'all have a wonderful day. Peace, love, and light.